Hey guys, welcome back to yet another episode here at the O.A.R Reptile House. Now, today's yet another feeding video. It is Sunday, it is what I need to do, but I also got to do one other thing. And that is Lilith here finally decided to shed. As you can see, she made a big mess in that back corner. So whenever I go to feed her, I need to get in there and scoop everything out real quick before she turns around and bites my hand. It's a challenge, but it's one I'm willing to take on. I love Lilith. I love my big snakes. Oh, I love all my animals. But it's time to get to it, shall we? So let me go get these rodents real quick and we'll get on to feeding these guys, shall we? Now we only got to feed the major rodent eaters. The geckos have already eaten, so I don't need to worry about them today. But yeah. It's time to get to it, shall we? And no, I didn't miss a spot. Okay. Let's get to it, shall we? You know, let's feed these guys. Delicious. Now with me today, we got a 5-gallon bucket of nice, warm water. So I don't have to worry about the guys who are picky eaters because that water is going to be nice and warm by the time we get to them. But I should probably start with some of them first because Lilith should probably be my last one, seeing as I'm going to have to feed everyone else. So who do you think? Who should we start first with? Well, I already see a small little rat up here, so I think it's going to be easiest to start with Midas, and that's who we're going to start with today. I know 98% of the time we start with Lilith, we start with one of the big snakes. Not today. We're going to start with some of the smaller ones, shall we? As soon as I find where so we got a nice little rat here. You know, I do appreciate the fact that you guys keep coming back to the channel. I know a lot of the content's all the same. But if you watched Tuesday's video, you know it was nice, short, and simple. I literally had nothing planned. But, sorry, for Friday's video, I do have something planned, and that is I got to deep clean all these guys. So that'll either be Friday or that'll be Tuesday's video. I'm not 100% sure yet. But let's get on to feeding Midas here. Now this rat is giving off a nice little heat signature, so hopefully Midas goes for it. He does kind of look like he's about to enter shed though. I can't tell. Come on, big boy. You know you want the juicy rat. It's nice and warm for you. Alright, we're just going to leave that right there on top of him. Like I've said before, he doesn't really like being recorded. He doesn't really like being recorded while he eats, and I can't blame him. I'd be a little concerned too if someone wanted to watch me eat all the time. We're just going to cover him right back up. Hope he eats that tonight. He probably won't, because Midas is a hit or miss eater, which sucks because he is supposed to be getting fattened up for breeding season soon. And I think next we're going to move on to Ear, since she's just right there. Look at her. She's ready to go, looking beautiful. It's not every day that we get to see the lovely girl all out and about. Now, like I was saying, Tuesday we are going to go through and we are going to clean everyone's enclosure. I don't know. Am I going to find it? That'll work. So I think we're going to start with Pandora next instead. You know, got a nice little medium rat here. Pandora is of the size that she should be eating medium rats. Now, some ball pythons do go up to large rats, but it's not very often. That's like your absolute maximum size of ball pythons. So, even though, while yes, I should be fattening her up for breeding season, this medium rat, if she continues to eat weekly like she has been, will be just enough. Now let's see, where is her head at? Because I don't want her striking at the dang thing. Is she going to take it? Is she going to do a champion? Is she going to be a champion and just take the meal? Oh, she looks ready for it. She looked like she might be the champion. What the heck are you doing, War? What the heck are you doing? Should be dangling upside down like that. I dropped the rat. Anyways, I don't think she's going to take it from the tongs. She rarely ever does too. But luckily we know she eats if she wants to eat. I don't have to worry about her. I can leave this rat in here, and if she wants it, she will eat it. I will try one more time because she looks like she's about to strike at my hand. So, or like Midas, if you can't tell, decided not to eat from the tongs. So we're just going to leave it in there with her. Most likely I'll come in tonight or tomorrow morning when I get off work, and that rat will be gone. I can't be 100% certain of that, like I never can be. These ball pythons are some of the worst eaters I've ever had. And, you know, that's to be expected. They're ball pythons. Now, I need to get around to feeding everyone else. And we got Lilith's rabbit here, but I want her to be last. I'm going to save the big four for last. Aha! There we go. There's just a nice little small rat. Or mouse. Large mouse. I don't know what size this is anymore. All I know is it's what Hell's been eating for a long time now. And I'm just trying to get rid of what I got with them. Hell will gladly scoop this down. It is about the same size as a pinky rat. So it'll be no biggie for her. And in fact, here's the beautiful girl right now. She's somewhere back there. I don't know where exactly her head is at back here. Oh, there it is. Beautiful. She's sniffing around. She can smell the dang rat. Look at her go. I wonder if I can... Woo! Woo! Got her all sorts of out today, didn't I? Look at her. She got a nice little stretch. She went active for that and almost got bit in the leg. Would have so been worth it. That's what I get for teasing her with food. But oh, do I love her. I love all things that are black. Oh, this is how Midas keeps. Alright, now where are you going? There you are. Let's... Ooh, you are always so eager to get the dang thing. Oh, you latched on good. You know, I'm almost curious. How does it taste to you? What's it taste like? Is it like a gusher? Is one that size something like a gusher? Alright, now I need to find her secondary one. Because she eats 2 a week. Both on feeding day. Because I never know what my schedule is like. I just feed her both at once. But I am kind of curious. You know, I do have this one. And it'll take about 5 minutes to de-thaw another one. We did hit 100 subscribers, so... I don't know. She seems to be enjoying it. Nah. Why would I ever do that? It is kind of like a gusher. That wasn't bad. Now, I'm obviously messing around here. If you didn't notice it drop, no. I got some sort of hygiene issues. I'm not going to eat a rat, especially when it's for my snake. Come on, take your bite. Is it because I'm blocking the head? Was I blocking the head for you so you don't want it? Yeah, that's exactly it. You're learning from your big sister down there. Even though y'all are not of the same breed, y'all pretty... Corn snakes and king snakes don't even feel the same niche in nature, but they do act so similar. It is crazy. It really is. Because, well, they kind of do fall under the same species category. Same ancestry. There we go. Because they're both colubrids. Anyways, let's get on to Lilith here so I can hurry up, clean her out, and I can get to everyone else. Shall we? This is going to be nasty. Now I got to deal with a ballistic missile. Look at that. Exactly what I mean by a ballistic missile. If I do not play my cards right, I can always get injured when it comes to feeding time with Lilith. So it's... Luckily, actually no, sadly, because most of the mess is on this side. I need to get over here. So I gotta figure something out here. So let's go ahead and put the trash can right by the rabbit. I gotta figure something out here, but I think I've already done that. But I gotta be fast about everything I do here. Like I said, Lily Girl is an ballistic missile when it comes to feeding time. And if she puts too much weight on that glass, well, she's gonna open up her tank real easy, and I'm gonna be doomed because I don't have her meal ready for her. Just open, there's her head. Now she's gonna start coming over this way, which is perfect because I need her to. Beautiful, beautiful, look at that. Tight coil around the dang rabbit. I'm sorry y'all didn't get a good view of that. It's just I gotta fight for my own protection while I do this, and I had to get her away from over there. I'm also gonna have to do her water. She peed in it. All right, so I got Lilith over here in this corner, kind of moved out the way. Perfect. But now it's a fast race against the clock because the second she lets go of that, I'm in trouble. So I'm gonna have to set y'all down while I clean this all out. All right, now that I got a majority of the shed taken out, there's just one little bit underneath her that I can't get to. Look at that! I mean, I'm pretty sure there's elephants that take smaller poops than that. I know what you're eating, but dang girl, what are you eating? That's massive! And kind of gross, I'm not gonna lie. And just like that, her poop and shit has been cleaned up. And I still got plenty of time because she's still eating. Let me go ahead and get her water too before she gets distracted again. At least that's why I can empty it, so when she starts actually eating, I can fill the water up. It'll be closer time for me to go to work, so y'all won't get to see me fill up her water. And that is why I have to wait till after she gets done putting that in her mouth. Because the second I got done putting that in there, she was ready to go. But luckily it looks like she's about ready to start going at it, so I can fill that up here in any second. But we got 2 more big snakes to feed, so let's get to it. Anyways, I'm pretty sure who we're going to start with is Orion. You know, Orion is still injured, but as you've seen, he is still doing alright. Hi, big boy. Woo! Yeah, you're ready for food. Look at you. You know, I rarely ever see you food motivated. It is a great thing to see. I love seeing Orion food motivated. Brings me a significant amount of joy. Let's see if I can get him to come out a little. No? Are you going to be lazy? Yeah, he's going to be lazy, but he still went for it, which is still a great sign. Still means he's in the healing process, but at least he ain't got some sort of infection going on, which is great to hear. Means I can get in here and get the last little bits of this shed I wasn't able to get out last time. Luckily, both my snakes, just looking at them, look like they've had good complete sheds, so they don't need to come out. And that's a good thing about me doing these enclosures right when they were about to shed, is there was such high humidity in there that I didn't even need to stress about it. Look at them. Good boy. Let's get you off the ledge so I can close this door up and get to your brother. I'm not hitting you, am I? No, I'm not. It's just not wanting to close properly. Oh, there it goes. Haha, I got it. Alright, last but not least, the always ready to eat boy, Gargoyle. Now today I think we're going to play with fire. And we're going to just right there at him. Look at him. He's ready to go. Now this is my most food motivated snake out of all of them. As you can see, I can almost always get him to come completely out of the enclosure. And look at that, just straight muscle strength. You know, he was right here, and he's pulling himself back in with only like a quarter of himself back in his enclosure. So let me flop him over in there. As you can see, I got some urates to clean up real quick. While he is currently distracted, so we're going to get to those real quick. Now this is going to be a spot clean job because he is one enclosure we're going to get to deep cleaning this week. But once he's got a fire in his belly like this, he's going to be or food in his belly like this, it's going to be a lot easier to work with. He is very food motivated, so I never want to work with him on feeding day. I just feel like that is stupid to do. So I don't do it. As simple as that. Anyways, there's just one more reptile left to feed. And, you know, he's always been a personal favorite of everyone's. And that's Cerberus. So let's go ahead and get to Cerberus, shall we? Now Cerberus is getting one rat today. He is still on a little chunk, so we want to put him on a little bit of a diet and reduce it. Now, really, in all honesty, as a tegu, he should be eating other things than just rats. But he made the decision of what his meal pattern is. He likes eggs. He does kind of like watermelon, but I do need to go out and get some watermelon here soon, actually. He does love watermelon, so I should give him a treat of it. Yeah, scrambled eggs, watermelon, and rats is his main diet because that's all he likes to eat. I try to feed him other things. I've tried to feed him okra, celery. Wait, not celery. Wait, what's it? I don't know. Bell peppers. I know for a fact bell peppers. I've tried a various different array of veggies for him to eat, and he refuses it every freaking time. He's not a veggie person like me. He doesn't like his veggies. Anyways, here's the big boy himself. He's also going to get a deep clean this weekend. Ah, that annoying sound. Let me get this glove off. It's a risk to myself, but see, look at that. Look at how food aggressive he is. He wants to be fed. He knows what time it is. He's trying to take off my fingers. This is going to be dangerous. Honestly, it's not even the snakes I'm as worried about getting bit by. It's this giant dude. And with jowls like those, can you blame me? Now, if you don't know, what jowls are just extra muscular attachments to the lower jaw that make it so you have greater biting power. That's why crocodilians have such a good bite strength, is because of those big, powerful jaws. Or big, powerful jowls. Now, I do need to get him touch sensitized again. Oh, and he also made a dookie. But he's going to go right back into his dining area, as I like to call it. But yes, if you didn't know, as you saw just then, tegus do have the ability to jump. In fact, the only time I've ever been bit by this guy is during a feeding session where he overshot his prey item and bit me in the finger. And I don't want to go through that again. I think I'm going to have to lock up the cats whenever he comes out today. Or in the next couple days for this deep clean. But anyways, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope to see y'all in the next video. Adios.